Well, cross one name off the list for the Yankees at the trade deadline. Hey, everybody. Hope you're doing well. Hope you enjoyed the home run derby last night. If you saw it, congratulations to Teoscar Hernandez for out slugging Bobby Witt Jr. in the final to be a 2024 home run derby champion. And last night we recapped all the first 10 picks for the Yankees draft so far. Today's round 11 through 20 starts at 2 p.m. today. I will recap that this evening as well and go over all the draft picks again so we can talk about what the Yankees have done in the draft. So make sure that you're subscribed to this channel before you leave if you haven't done that yet. And if you do that, just hit the notification buttons too. That way, when news comes out, you'll get it. Okay. When I go live, you'll know it, and so on. If you want to join, you're welcome to. Okay. But I want to pull up an article for the Yankees. This came out today from the New York Post. Okay. I want to go over it. Okay. Yankees can cross Ryan McMahon off trade deadline wish list. Okay. This one, it disappointed me the most because he was my first choice for third base. So it says cross one third baseman off those Yankees trade deadline wish list. Ryan McMahon will make a lot of sense as a fit in the Bronx. First time All-Star has been solid, both defensively and offensively. 97 OPS with 14 home runs in 95 games. The lefties hitter's production has come with the Rockies, a club that has entered the break 29 games under 500 with virtually no chance of playing in October. Then it goes to say McMahon's 29, signed through 2027, so he's got 3 more years on his contract on a very affordable deal at a reasonable 44 over the last 3 years of the contract. The Rockies could jumpstart a rebuild by trading a player with value and a player the Yankees in particular would value after getting little production from an aging DJ LeMahieu this season. But McMahon has been assured that however much sense a trade might make, a trade will not happen at the deadline. Over the past week or two, McMahon said he grabbed Colorado GM Bill Schmidt before batting practice one day and asked for a chat. We had a good talked about it, and we came to the conclusion that I'm going to stay a Rocky. McMahon said Monday from Globe Life Field, where he said to come off the bench for Tuesday's Midsummer Classic. He has a 4-month-old daughter and a wife who would have to pack the whole house up and everything like that, he said. And so on. So that, it's disappointing. I don't know if it's disappointing to you. It's definitely disappointing to me. And I wish, and maybe something can happen, right? Money talks in a lot of these situations, right? So it definitely does. Now, does this mean the Yankees are going to be more open to Alex Bregman for third baseman? No idea. Does this mean they're going to be more open to a guy like Luis Rengifo? No idea. He's got to come off the IL and show that he's healthy, right? So, but the top target, a guy that I would have loved to have seen batting fourth for the Yankees to protect, like in between Judge and Stanton and so on, that would have been a good fit here. And they brought in someone else at the leadoff spot. The lineup would look completely different. Okay. But that's not going to happen now, according to this article. And I will attach the article down below for you just so you can read it yourself. It's from the New York Post. So what are your thoughts about this? My thoughts about it is the Yankees will likely pivot to get somebody for third base. I think they're going to wind up with a new second baseman and a new third baseman. I know John Birdie's coming back. He's going to start his rehab assignment shortly. So that's going to be a welcome addition, but he's not going to bat cleanup for the Yankees. So that's still, to me, and he's got positional versatility. So that if they move Gleyber Torres, and they don't sign somebody they don't acquire somebody like Jonathan India or Jazz Chisholm, Birdie could move over to second base and someone else could play third. So they have options. Okay. But McMahon one it stings a little bit. It stings a little bit. Now, question remains, do the Yankees pivot to someone else? Like if they're looking to fill at the 4 spot in the lineup, are they looking to pivot to someone else like Brent Rooker from the Oakland A's? He's got multiple years of control. He's a huge trade target, big power guy. Okay. But he plays the outfield. Looks like the left field. So Alex Verdugo will likely have to be part of that trade, and probably so with Jason Dominguez. Okay? So, and then because you'd have your 2024 replacement then you'd have your 2025 and so on replacement after that. So, and I can only imagine how much trading for Brent Rooker would cost, but adding him to the lineup would be a huge boost as well. So maybe this leads them to pivot in other areas. I mean, Alex Verdugo's kind of fallen off the face of the earth the last couple of months. So maybe, I mean, what I'm hearing, we're hearing noise and calls from places that, maybe to move Verdugo at the deadline to see if you can get a better replacement for him in left field, especially since Jason Dominguez isn't ready yet. And who knows when he's going to be ready. So that's still another option to present itself and discuss. But at the end of the day, the Yankees need a new face at second. The Yankees need a new face at third. What are they going to do now at third? Bregman obviously presents himself, and if you want somebody who has ice in his veins in the postseason, Bregman's your guy. But when you want to talk, clubhouse chemistry and so on and so forth, I'm not sure Aaron Judge and Garrett Cole are going to sign off on that. And who knows if the rest of the team's going to sign off on it. So that matters too. Character definitely does matter. So at least for some of us. And so now, this kind of potentially throws a wrench in the Yankees' plans, unless they try to convince them otherwise, right? So, and if you look at the way that they've drafted, I said this yesterday, they've loaded up on pitchers, right? The first 10 rounds, 8 of them are college pitchers. Yes, they're restocking the farm. They traded away a lot of pitchers in the last 2 years, so they're restocking the farm. But it kind of looks like they're also restocking the farm at the collegiate, at the higher levels, to maybe use some of their pitchers in a trade to maybe get a third baseman, right? Maybe there's a third base we're not thinking about right now that we don't know is available that could also be added to a trade, right? People have mentioned Yohan Moncada from the White Sox as part of a Garrett Crochet deal. I don't know. What we do know is the Yankees and White Sox were in discussions yesterday, and they would act to the point where names were being traded back and forth. So that's a good sign. Now, doesn't guarantee it's going to happen now, but that's a good sign. But again, give me your feedback on this Ryan McMahon article. Would you like somebody else for third base? Would somebody else be a better fit for third base for the Yankees? Yeah, I think he would have been a perfect third baseman and the number 4 hitter for the Yankees for the next couple of years. And it would have been a perfect either transition to somebody like George Lombard or someone else later on. That would have been nice. It really would have been nice. But if he wants to stay in Colorado, can't blame him. If he's happy there with his family, he's got a young baby, can't blame him. So respect his wishes if that's the case. But if he winds up coming here, I will embrace him with open arms. But that's what I got for you right now. I wanted to show you that article and get your feedback on it. And today, again, the drafts, day 3 of the draft starts at 2 p.m. Eastern time. So I'll keep you updated on all the picks that the Yankees make. And again, I'll do a collective recap rounds 11, 22 tonight. So have a great day, everybody. I'll keep you updated on every other piece of news that comes in, especially if we hear something about the Yankees. Peace. Talk to you later.